Hey, how's it going? Checking in for today, Saturday, which means not a particularly productive work day, but still the goals, the speaking, the development towards it is constantly on my mind in a good way, in a positive way. I had actually thought that I might pop up to the National Running Show at some point this weekend, but decided against it in the end. I think it's only in its second year, but it's got a really good lineup of speakers like Paula Radcliffe, Steve Backley, and then a bunch of fairly well-known personalities and speakers from within the running community that are, kind of more Instagram-based or internet trainers, coaches, and superstars. And I think I even approached them last year with a view to getting involved somehow. I think one of the guys who's one of the kind of the co-chairs is a friend of Chris Sumner, the guy behind Endure 24, and he suggested I spoke to him about getting involved with it. And this is kind of over a year ago for the 2018 event. I think I didn't get anywhere. I think they already had their lineup, and I thought, well, maybe I'll kind of just go along to this year's event, but. I guess I need to be quite choosy with the events that I go to in terms of what I want to get out of them, and actually this would have been a really interesting event to go to, but at the same time it's been a very busy couple of weeks, and decided that actually the best use of this weekend was just to be kind of around the house chilling out and doing some of the things that I needed to do around here. It would have been very easy. I think probably old me would have justified going up there because it could have been an opportunity, and there's a sort of a fear of missing out as well. And I think it would have been nice to have gone up, but it's still, it's not really the event that I want to be or need to be speaking at. It would be a nice event to be a part of, but when I look at the lineup and I look at what I'm doing now, and I still feel like I'm connected to the running community, but I'm not a leader within the running community anymore. That's kind of how I feel about it. So, to go along with a view to getting a spot as a speaker at some point in the future just doesn't really feel like it's the right thing to do. So, and again, there could have been plenty of other contacts and networking opportunities and all the rest of it, but I've been there before. I've done that so many times and ended up coming back having just, had a really nice time. But nothing beneficial really ever comes of it. So so that's the thing for me this year, is to be kind of a little bit more choosy with the events that I go to, and be more selective. That said, I do need to get out to some of the conferences, see other speakers in action, probably more than anything, but the networking as well is an important part of what I need to do. And the PSA meetings, Professional Speaking Association meetings that I've been going to have been really good for that on both counts. But I think going out to conferences, going on courses as well, and actually seeing other trainers in action, not just for keynote presentations, but for actual training systems, and the way they train, and the way they interact with the audience and keep the energy going. All those things are becoming more and more important for me as sort of core skill set. So that is something I need to be looking at a little bit more seriously this year. So I'm going to kind of try to map out a couple of events that I really feel like I will get a lot out of. Anyway, there is my check-in for the day. I'll be back again with another update tomorrow. Bye for now.